on the
and look. Tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit, but in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And the starting group for the Spurs, you'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at center. Now, here is Young. 5 on the clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Got a piece of it. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Johnson. Capella sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Young. For the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And most of the time, you expect Young's three ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Paul surveying the floor. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. And that one's good. Hunter. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Young's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes in there. Wembanyama has got 7 points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Three-pointer, Daniels. They get it again. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Shots good from Young.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A nice shot by Young.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wembanyama outside. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Castle. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
The Hawks trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Takes a three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Spurs. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Okongwu. Bogdanovich out there with Rizachet. And it's Roddy in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Johnson. Back to Vassell. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. The Hawks trail by 4. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Vassell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for Bogdanovich. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Did you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
To the left wing. There's the three. Rebound, San Antonio. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. And that one's good. Champagne's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Pass to Roddy. Okongwu with it. Now here's Jones. From the arc. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And you know, one person here tonight, often not seen, but definitely heard, music producer and my guy, London on the track.
A staple in the Atlanta hip-hop scene. A number of rappers have called him the best producer in the business. That's high praise considering the competition.
Right side Jones. Ball's not loose. Champagnie passes to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vassell's got 9.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Here's Krejci, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Bassey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bassey's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Rizachet. Misses from short range. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Here's Champagnie. Knocks down the 3 ball. Champagnie's got 6 here in this quarter.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12. I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
To get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Barnes at the small forward position. Wembanyama with it. And guarded by Capella. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Castle, defended by Young. And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Wembanyama. Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Johnson with a screen on Barnes. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Offensive rebound. Pass to Daniels. Young against Paul. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama shrugging off the contact.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Back to Capella in the corner. Daniels. Cans it from downtown. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball outside. Wembanyama outside. For three. Missed it, and that drops him to just 89% from the floor. 8 for 9. Here's Young. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Pass to Sohan. Floats it up for... Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Young from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Daniels. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Here's Castle. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 11. Young finds Capella. The kick out to Young. Here's the 3. Some solid D from Paul. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
Here's Daniels. Johnson outside. Pass to Young. This one for 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Ball outside. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Here's Champagnie. Johnson outside. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich looking around. Over to the wing. Rizachet in the corner. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Hawks trail by 13. They've got Bogdanovic. Rizachet is out there with Okongwu. And it's Roddy in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's Vassell. He gets that one. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Elbow shot is on the way. Another one falls for San Antonio. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Jones, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Young from the arc. They get the rebound. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Vassell wide open. And the 3 off target.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Young looking around. And he drives in. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Bogdanovic is checked in for Daniels. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team first.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3. Wembanyama! A big man with big range.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Tipped away.
Minutes remaining in the game.
And here's the break. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Here's Castle. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 12. Young's shot is off. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Young for 3. Hawks for the new shot clock. Capella finds Bogdanovic. A second chance effort. The Hawks again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 12. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter, the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Wembanyama with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Green, and it's Williams in at the five. Now the Hawks with it. Hunter passes to Johnson. Here's Roddy. On target from range.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young misses. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
There's the screen by Johnson. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And it's Green missing. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. There's Young with the 3. And it's Young again missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Roddy. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Robbie. He's got 5. There's the screen by Johnson. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
4-3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. He's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Yeah, and there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Here's Young. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
1:06 left in the first quarter here. Ball passes to Miller. They set the pick. The shot from behind the arc. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Miller. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. From deep, Capella. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball passes to Green. Back to Ball. From downtown, and Charlotte another 3.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Hunter. Here's Robbie. To the paint. Deflects the pass. The kick to Hunter. The fader. Knocks it down from distance.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 18.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that. As
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Bogdanovich and Rizashay, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Daniels in at the one spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Mann. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Pass to Martin. Richards with a screen. Back to Martin. There's the three. Richards inside. Guarded by Okongwu. Martin outside. There's the triple. Nance pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. The three from Rizashay, and stolen by Williams. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Here's Martin. The three is up. Atlanta with a rebound. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Daniels. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Three-pointer. Oh, they get a hand on it. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. No points yet here in the second quarter for him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
Martin outside. All alone. And he connects with a jumper. Martin's got his first basket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 4-point Hornet lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
It's Daniels with a drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
And the three-pointer goes.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Nance finds a Kongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Nance outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with it. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich from long range. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Nance with it. Here's Daniels. Williams defending. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tie game in Atlanta. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Well, the Hawks shooting it well at 59%. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Young gets it to go.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Hunter. There's Ball with a 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Johnson, a screen on Green. Young, the pass to Johnson. And here's Capella. Back to Johnson. Here's Hunter, 6 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hunter's got 5 now. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Bridges, a screen on Hunter. There's Ball with a 3. That doesn't go either for Ball.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Johnson, a screen on Miller. Young, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Miller. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Hunter, a screen on Green. Now here's Johnson. Right side, Young. Johnson passes to Robbie. Here's the three. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. To the middle. Back to Miller. Ball outside. Stolen by Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Ball outside. For the lead. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Young against Bridges. Outside Johnson. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Here comes Ball. Miller, he's open. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got his third basket on the night right there. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
There's Young with the three. Kept alive. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Capella.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
Bridges passes to Ball. Bridges a screen on Hunter. There's Ball with a three. Ball sticks the three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Young.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the official.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Hawks ahead, up by 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now, the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with a Kongwu. And it's Daniels in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. A Kongwu, a screen on Martin. Martin against Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no good. Charlotte trailing. It's Martin on the wing. Got a piece of it.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
On the wing, Daniels. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Nance outside. Martin with the ball. Now Okongwu defending.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Down low. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
The kick out to Nance. The three from Rizachet.
His first, team second.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. The floater, inside, it's Trae Young.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And the blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Trae Young, his first, team second.
Miller outside. Ball, a screen on Bogdanovich. The drive by Miller. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
There's Ball with a three. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Young finds Johnson. Back to Young. There's the triple. Oh! Trae virtually automatic from deep.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Miller outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. And stolen by Bridges. Miller on the wing. Ball left side. Off the left rim and out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The Hawks lead by 5. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Daniels. Now Young. Clock at 6. Now Bogdanovich. Pounded by Ball. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
Goes up on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ball's got 38 points.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Shoots. Here's Young. Plenty of space. The rebound by Bridges.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Stolen by Miller. Over Bogdanovich. And he buries it. 5 ticks left to play in the 4th. Uncovered. And the miss. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Salon in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Puts the move on. The kick out to Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Can't give Barnes even a second, because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch and shoot J.
Ball no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Williams against Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. No good on the 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by San Antonio. Back to Ball. They set the pick. No good from outside.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. And the layup falls. Ball's got 5 now.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Bridges with the board. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pick by Bridges. Miller inside. Defended by Sohan. And stolen by Wembanyama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Ball from long range. San Antonio with the rebound. Ball outside. 3-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hands.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big-time move by Miller.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And a great move by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
The offensive rebound. Ball kicks to Bridges. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He has 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The Spurs have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First one falls for.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. Really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Out to Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Back to Ball. Jacks up a three, and it's the Hornets another three.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ball surveying the defense. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. And it's Green. Then it's Martin. And it's man in at the one spot.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here's man. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones kicks to Vassell. There's a screen. No one near him. The rebound by Richards.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Man. And it's blocked. Now here's Jones. Defended by man. The tray. Vassell, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Cloak loose. Outside Williams. Banked in off the glass. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Martin. Green passes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Green. Back to Williams. Stolen by Jones. Johnson with it. And it's Martin picking him up. There's the pick. Vassell, the pass to Bassi. Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 5 now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Vassell. Nice move. Count the basket. He's got 5.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Martin, the pass to man. Chalk up 2 there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson the screen. Inside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Bassett. Hasn't made one yet. The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. .51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night. San Antonio leading. Paul with the ball. Williams picks him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Ball sets a screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defenders?
Wembanyama outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. There's Ball with the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Barnes at the 3. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Nobody near Barnes. No good on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's Castle. He's covered by Ball. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Hits the three-point bomb. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Ball with a wide-open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. For the tie, and he lays it up and in. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Wembanyama. Williams with the block. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Shots good by Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Wembanyama, a screen. Swiped it away. Miller outside. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And there's the drive. Man can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Vassell. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
55 seconds left in the third. Man with it, working on Jones.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Charlotte leading by 4. Green with a screen on Jones. He takes it in, and they pick up 2. Man's got 14 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Jones. Vassell sets a screen for Jones. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Pass to Champagny. Pocket 4. Back to Johnson. From the top of the key. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, man. So it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Nick Richards. And it's Salon in at the three, the small forward.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. Ball from long range. That shot off the mark. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Ball outside. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. All up top. Just 5 on the clock.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Substitution for the Hornets.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Mark Williams.
Right side, Ball. And stolen by Vassell. Ball with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Spurs trail by 3. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Over Williams. Wembanyama, no good. Hornets leading by 3. There's Ball with the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch, Harrison Barnes.
Here's Ball. That one goes. Counted. Ball's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
And here's Barnes for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Ball. Shoots it. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time. Working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Bridges against Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He is absolutely putting on the scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Ball kicks to Bridges. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Ball's got 29.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Ball with it. Chris Paul covering. Ball, the pass to Miller. And the layup is good.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Paul.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Outside, Ball. Shooting foul, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
To some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can keep tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count it!
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that room?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one.
The Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Happy to have you with us for it. Grant, one thing these teams have in common. They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard. Paul for 3. Drains the triple.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Left side Young. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Young from long range. Offensive board. The kick to Hunter. Fires from deep. The shot no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 4. Over Hunter. Barnes, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Young. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Hunter passes to Johnson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Wembanyama's got 7.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Capella finds Young. The 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama screen. The drive by Paul. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
And Paul gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. So it's Atlanta now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Castle misses. Here's Roddy. Sohan covering. Johnson for three. Rebound by San Antonio. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Wembanyama, screen on Young. And he's going for the lob! And the basket by Castle. 16 seconds left in the first. Outside Young. Pass to Robbie. Back to Young.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second personal foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Bogdanovic. Connects. The jumper drops.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Bogdanovic and Rizachet, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Okongwu, and it's Daniels in at the point guard position. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jones. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 4. Nance, the pass to Bogdanovic. Nance with a screen on Vassell. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Okongwu. The rebound by the Spurs.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Vassell. No good on the 3. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Nance. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Vassell. From downtown. Daniels misses. Spurs lead by 4. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Vassell can't get it to go. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Okongwu finds Nance. Back to Okongwu from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks. Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the end.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Outside Johnson. Offensive rebound. Bassey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagny, defended by Bogdanovich. Champagny, the pass to Vassell. Outside Jones. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
Picked by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Pass to Nance.
2 minutes.
Here's Daniels. Drills it from deep. Daniels has got his second basket on the night.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Bogdanovich up top. Another three for Atlanta.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Here's Vassell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Nance. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Champagny. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Daniels. He has 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
High effort play and quickness. That's how Vassell makes a defensive impact.
Fires the three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Nance right side. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Rizachet. Jones grabs the board. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio, appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 3. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Just lost his head out there. What will happen if you're pushing a little too hard?
And the Spurs with possession here. Outside for Wembanyama. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Wembanyama missing. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Barnes. Sohan outside. Right wing. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7 foot 4 inches. Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Wembanyama, screen on Hunter. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Here's Sohan. Off target from outside. Hawks trail by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. They get the rebound. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Roddy to pass to Hunter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Spurs lead by 8. And here's Paul. 10 points for him. Castle for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. For 3. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got 6.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hunter with the ball. They get back on track. And finished off by Hunter.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. The kick out to Paul. There's the 3. Here's Wembanyama. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Atlanta making some changes. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
Pass to Okongwu. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Daniels from deep 3-point range. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pulls it from 20. Nance pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Vassell's shot is good.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming from...
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Spurs out in front, up 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, wingmen. Okongwu out there with Larry Nance. And it's Daniels in at the point. Here's Daniels. Out to the right wing. Okongwu with it. He's picked up by Jones. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Vassell can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back to take the lead and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Champagne's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. The 3 from Rizachet. Offensive rebound. Pass to Daniels. Launches it. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Spurs trail by 6. Vassell with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. And Atlanta misses again. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio again can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Back to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. There's Young with the 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots a fadeaway. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Daniels. The 3. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Capella. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young, the pass to Daniels. Fires the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
They get it back. Here's Capella. Pass to Daniels. From deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
San Antonio ball.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Vassell. That three's off the mark. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Johnson for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
break this. Matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Young, and it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now Ball, following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Bridges passes to Miller. Bridges a screen on Capella. Miller kicks to Bridges. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now, here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Over Daniels. Second shot opportunity, and Ball with the lay-in.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And here's Young following LaMelo Ball's three. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta. Ball feeling it out a bit. Ball sets a screen for Miller. The kick out to Ball. And stolen by Hunter. Jumps up. And Johnson with the stop.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Here's Ball with the three. They get it back. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 8 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Young outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. High post Young. He has 6. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successful on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Hornets. On the wing, Daniels. Young, a screen on Ball. Daniels, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Lets it go with a three. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Atlanta again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They grabbed their own miss.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, Daniels. Gets it off. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
After the
review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hawks. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard.
Hawks foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the score so far for Atlanta.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Okongwu is out there with Nance. Then there's Rizachet. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Roddy in at the three.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Rizachet. Nance a screen on Martin. Rizachet wide open. It's three-pointers off the mark. Hornets trail by 4. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
5 to shoot. And here's Green outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich left side. Here's Rizachet, guarded by Green. Pass to Bogdanovich. Rizachet sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Goes up from the top of the key, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Mann.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Okongwu. Williams with the steal. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Rizachet. They kick it out to Green. And he banks in the lane. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Roddy. Ball's knocked loose to the wing right side. From deep. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Rizachet looking like a polished shooter already.
Mann with it. Pocket 6. Martin for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Martin with the screen for Green. It's Martin on the wing. Nance with it. And it's Martin picking him up. From outside the arc. Up again.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. To the inside. Here's Green. Outside for Martin. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Martin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Nance.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Man gets the bucket. Man's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Bogdanovich against Green. Pass to Roddy. From downtown, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. Hawks, thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Salon in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hornets 5. Outside, Ball. Out to Bridges. Miller outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta leading by 9. Young left side. Pass to Daniels. Now Hunter. Capella with a screen on Bridges. Hunter. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here is Daniels, screened by Capella. Daniels dishes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Miller. Johnson can't get it to go. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Young for three. Johnson kicks to Daniels. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Young against Bridges. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Outside ball. Just 5 to shoot on the wing. Miller shoots the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Young with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Hunter. Back to Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller.
First team.
That's his first foul. Young taking his time here. Sinks the triple. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Atlanta gets it back. Okongwu finds Nance. Here's Roddy. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 11. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Man can't hit. Atlanta's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Young against Martin. Young passes to Nance. Back to Young. Nance a screen on Martin. Here's Young. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Larry Nance. Reza Shea is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Roddy in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Green kicks to Williams. Green with a screen for Williams. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Outside, Martin. Green with a screen for Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Man gets the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Pass to Nance. Bogdanovich up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Roddy, defended by Man. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Here's Roddy, defended by Man. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Martin from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized. Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Martin kicks to Williams. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richard. That'll be his second foul of the game. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Bridges. 6 to shoot. And here's Daniels. Good, nice job down low. And the Hawks lead by 9. Outside, Ball. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges finds Miller. Bangs home the trifecta.
And a player you have to track to those corners. Miller will knock those down all night.
Young up top, tries the spin move. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Ball with the rebound. Here's Charlotte now. 6-point game. Pass to Salon.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And Atlanta has possession.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Picked by Bridges. There's Ball with the 3. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, DA, thanks again.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
no doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Paul against Ball. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. EA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Lets it go from the wing, and it falls all over the rim and in. Ball's got 8 points.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Wembanyama with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Paul with it. Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Miller outside. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 ball. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
There's Ball with a 3. They get it again. Outside, Green. Now here's Miller. Knocks down the long J. Miller's got his second basket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Ball against Ball. From deep, Wembanyama. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 9.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 8. Back come the Spurs in transition. Castle for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
They're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
From behind the arc. Miller can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Castle for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The 3 from Ball. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And stolen by Williams. Here's Miller. And the Hornets, another 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
There's Ball with a 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brandon Miller making. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Taj Gibson, Trey Mann out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Salon in at small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 5. It's Johnson with a drive. Jones from outside. They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Gibson.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite
the kick out to Williams. Here's Martin. Off target from 3-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Vassell. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Here's Williams. Martin outside. Releases. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Vassell against Martin. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
And they're on the run. Here's Bassey. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagny. Vassell outside. Champagny, the pass to Vassell. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Vassell's got 13.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Here's Martin. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Champagny. Now Vassell to the left wing. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
The drive-by man. Boom! He jams it straight down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Back to Vassell. Down low. Bassey. Pass to Vassell. And there's a 3-second violation. Richards is checked in for Charlotte.
Substitution for your Hornets. Number 4.
Hornets trail by 4. Outside man. Lets it fly. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Man's got 4 points now in the quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Vassell against Martin. Now here's Vassell. He's covered closely. From outside the arc. Martin misses. Vassell with it. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. And that quarter was all about... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for San Antonio, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Right side, Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Wembanyama down low. He's against Bridges. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Ball. 14 points for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Screen by Bridges. Ball with another miss. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Ball. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep. Paul against Ball. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Sohan outside. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Screen by Bridges. There's Ball with a 3. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 17.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Outside for Green. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The kick out to Ball. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game. A new lineup here for Charlotte.
Substitution on the clock.
On defense, the Hornets. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Vassell passes to Bassi. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Mann. No good. That would have tied it. San Antonio leading by 3. Fires for 3. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Johnson. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. On the wing man. The kick out to Williams. From downtown, Williams knocks down the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Vassell, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Launches it, and that one's good. Man's got 7. Here's Vassell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Grant Williams. Cody Martin is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Salon in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Williams from long range. And Charlotte another 3. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Pass to Champagny. On the wing, Vassell. To the paint. Here's Bassi. It's tipped. Here's Salon. Covered by Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Trey Jones. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Miller's checked in for Martin. And it's Ball in for Mann. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Barnes comes in for Champagny. Castle's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Jones. Richards is checked in for Williams.
Second team foul.
In for your Hornets.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Right side, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. The Three from Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. Hornets leading by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
All no good. Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama down low, covered by Richards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
The 3 from Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Vassell with it, guarded now by Ball. Pass to Barnes. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Miller against Barnes. They set the screen. Here's Ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Spurs foul. Stephon Kessler. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Ball surveys the floor. There's the 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Now the Hornets moving it up. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. Miller outside. 5 to shoot.
Yes! Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Ball against Miller. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mark Williams.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama.
Yes!
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
It's stolen by Barnes. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And this was an